Deborah Jung graduated from Trinity University in 1975. And when she left San Antonio and came to Fort Worth, one of her first stops was Casa Mañana, applying for a job with the Children's Theater that at that point in time was 12 years old. Well, this woman bounded into my office and had such vitality, such exuberance. I thought, how can I not hire this woman?
She's a performer herself, and was, and that comes across, and of course, as a result of that, her talent, she's able to teach these kids a lot of things as well, and not about life, not just about dancing and singing, but about life itself.
She's bringing a ton of energy, she's bringing a ton of creativity, and I find myself trying to keep up with her creativity and to try to feed off of it, and meetings with her are always fun, I'll say that.
She is a force of nature. She is someone who saw something missing in Fort Worth 30 years ago and said, I think I can make Fort Worth better. And what that was finding a way to take children and give them a voice, let them know that whoever they actually are is okay, and really promote them and not try to fit them into a certain box.
She was always encouraging. She's encouraging to all these kids, and amazing woman she is, and how she's maintained that enthusiasm and that caring because it goes well beyond these kids just acting or learning to act or learning to sing or learning to dance, but she gives them a lot of opportunities.
She gives these students more and more responsibility. She lets them be in charge of things, and it's so much more than those productions. That's the thing that strikes me.
It's very important to her that each of her kids comes out not only well trained and with great performance experiences, but also someone who can go and do any kind of job, whether it be in the performing arts or anything else. She teaches them to be on time, to be ready and prepared for their work, to be great leaders, to understand a budget and understand how important a budget is, and how to fundraise if you need more money to do what you want to do.
I can't tell you the number of times that I've had parents and grandparents tell me, thank you for the foundation supporting Kids Who Care, because what Deborah's doing for their children, for their grandchildren, is much more than a performance. It's actually just it's a change in their attitude, it's a change in their demeanor and just the way they look at life. And so I really appreciate the lasting impact that she's having on children, not just the ones that perform, but all the ones in the program.
Her tagline that Kids Who Care uses, "We produce great kids," she really lives that. It's a wonderful organization, and it's truly her legacy to our community.
Somebody like Deborah, who has given so much of her life to these kids, she loves what she does, and she's very good at it. She's so dedicated and loving, and so I guess I've learned from her. She's set an example, not just for the kids, but for people like me and others, for the way she lives her life and her caring and helping so many kids along the way.
I see her impact on my children in almost everything they do. They bring lessons that she's taught them on how to be responsible and kind and compassionate to everything they do. So it has been wonderful to see them not only get very confident from a performance standpoint, but also to be well-rounded, good citizens, ready to change the world, which is what she believes all kids can do.